Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, my yard sale. I'm David. Hey, I want to talk about today I want to talk about this smart scale that I bought. What I like about it, and honestly, there's nothing I don't like about it. But I want to talk about this because this has been a real game changer for me, and from what I think that I'm reversing my situation with my metabolic issue, my metabolic problems. I had, I think, diabetes. I had pre-diabetes. I'm kind of working through trying to reverse it, and I have a whole lot of nerve damage that I'm trying to reverse. And this scale, I actually think is helping me, and I want to explain to you a couple of reasons why I think that it's helping. So, so I have a scale in my other room that's an old school scale where you step on it and the little pointer, as you put more weight on it, the pointer changes. My problem was my eyesight wasn't really well because of just the retinopathy that I was having, and I needed to be able to weigh myself because I didn't know if I was gaining weight, losing weight. I could see how skinny I was, but I couldn't tell how skinny I was. I needed a scale that I could actually read and use. So this scale, it's renpho. This is the brand right here, renpho. Like I saw about smart scales. I saw GE smart scales. I don't know. There was 5 or 6 different smart scales on Amazon.com, and I chose this particular one because this one specifically stated that it connected to Apple Health. And that was important to me because I was using Apple Health to keep track of my steps and, to keep track of health stuff. And quite frankly, I'm hoping that this next year they're going to upgrade their Apple Health stuff and make it better. And what'll be nice is this scale connects to Apple Health. So I can go into the other room, step on this scale, it connects through Bluetooth to my phone and transfers all the data from this scale to Apple Health on my phone and into the iCloud. So I can look at it on my iPad. I can look at it on my watch. And the thing is this scale has um, they have all these things that they do. They check this it checks your body fat, your visceral fat. It checks your water level, your protein levels. I don't know how it does all that. I mean, you step on these circle things here. Whoops, where is it? You step on these circle things on the scale, and that's, you put one foot on these circle things. Where is it? There it is. On these circle things, and then put your other foot on the circle things, and somehow it sends like this really tiny electric signal through your body, and it can see all these different. Why can't I get this straight on here? It can see all these different things that it can test, and I don't know how it does it, because I don't know how it can tell what your water level or your protein level is, or what your, the fat in your, just your regular fat, your body mass. I don't know how it can tell all this, but it can tell it, and it's helpful because I'm very focused on eating a lot of protein. I'm focused on being carnivore and eating as much protein as I possibly can. I'm like really focused on adding protein because I know that I need the protein to get some weight back. And this scale tells all that. Now the nice thing is the scale that I bought, it only connects via Bluetooth, and it was $20. I mean, that's a good deal, I think. And I was reading Amazon before I posted this, or before I started thinking about posting this um, this review. And I think now they have a scale that you can recharge the scale. You plug it in via USB-C or something, I don't know. But you can recharge the scale. And then there was another scale that actually connected by Wi-Fi. And I guess, I mean, I would do Wi-Fi, I suppose. But Bluetooth works fine for me because I just connect it to my phone. That seems to work out just fine for me. So, so this thing was 20 bucks, and it tests like way more stuff than I'll be able to keep track of. One of the things that I saw that would have been negative, but I haven't had a problem with it. I saw a review on Amazon that somebody maybe had to pay for the app. I didn't have to pay for the app. The app was free for me. I don't know if it was because of the I don't know, the actual scale that I bought it was free, or if it was, I don't know why somebody else would have had to pay for it. It was free for me. And I have the app on my phone. I actually have it on my iPad too, but I only really use it on my phone because as soon as I take the measurement, I have to start it on my I have to start it on my phone. I can start it on my watch too. And I haven't really had a lot of success with the watch. It works better for me when I use my phone. But I start the measurement on my phone, and then I step on the scale, and then it beeps when it goes through. Well, it goes through whatever it goes through the cycle of testing, and then when it's done, it beeps, and I step off. I go sit down. I look at my phone, and there I have the reading. And then as soon as iCloud catches up, it all goes to Apple Health. So it's kind of nice. So I get input from this app, this renpho app, about what I'm reading and what I can do to make changes for the better. But I also get the same, not the exact same, but similar input from Apple and all the information that they get from this scale. So so how I'm benefiting from this is, like I said, I'm very focused on protein right now, eating enough protein. Well, this scale says I'm good with protein. And then for a while um, I was drinking, I think, more water than I needed to drink. I don't know. I just felt like I needed the water. And this scale tells me that I'm hydrated, that my water's good, my water level's good. The scale tells me that my fat levels, I mean, I'm very low in fat levels, but it tells me about muscle mass. It tells me about, it's got all these different metrics. I don't completely understand how it works. If you guys understand how it works, do me a favor, leave it below. Tell me how it works, because I don't get it. But what I do know is that I'm good on the protein. I'm good on the hydration. I'm low fat. I mean, I'm not fat at all. I'm skinny, if anything. But it tells me what I'm low on, which is very little at this point, and it also tells me that I'm good to go with a lot of the stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm very happy with this renpho scale. I don't know that I would upgrade it. I don't know that I would downgrade it. I just think for 20 bucks, this is a great deal. And you can actually you can have more than one person use it. I don't know how that works because I'm just the only one using it in my house, but supposedly you can have multiple people use the scale and keep track of it. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that syncs up with Apple Health. Different, the different. I don't know how that would sync up to different accounts on Apple Health. I don't know, but it says you can, and it does have the Apple Watch app, and I have used it, and it does work. it's just, I don't know, it's just easier. It makes more sense for me to do it right from my phone. I just have my phone when I'm getting ready to weigh myself. I start it on the phone. I get on the scale. I weigh myself. It beeps. I step off, and then I have all the stuff recorded in Apple Health. And then I get graphs so I can check, whatever it is that I'm checking. And I'm pretty happy with it. So again, that's renpho. I'll show this to you again. So anybody who maybe wants to take a look at it. This is renpho. This is the Elise 1, I guess, smart body scale. And I'm pretty happy with this. For 20 bucks, I wish I would have bought this a long time ago. It would have made a lot of sense. And you can, like I said, you can get the health app, and it checks all this, where is it? It checks all this stuff here. And it, I mean, I don't know that I don't necessarily read all that and use all that, but I do use some of it. And as I'm getting to know how this thing works and how to use this thing, I'm finding more use. Now, what is kind of nice, like I'm in the process of trying to gain weight. So one of the things that I have found that I have liked is it shows me a difference between my last reading and this reading. So I can see, have I gained some weight? Have I lost weight? Have I gained fat? Have I lost fat? Have I gained muscle? Have I lost muscle? Like it tells you all that. It compares, yesterday to today. And I don't even weigh myself every single day, but I guess I could if I wanted to. I like to weigh myself every couple days. So that's renpho Smart Body Scale. I'm really happy with this thing. I'm glad I bought it. It's well worth the 20 bucks. It was a little weird setting it up because I couldn't figure out how to start it. There's no on button. There's no switch to turn it on. You just have to put the batteries in it. You set it on a level ground, and then you step on it, and it calibrates itself, and then you're ready to go to start taking the measurement and transferring it to your phone. Again, the reason why I particularly bought this one versus some other one that I was looking at is this one specifically said it connects to Apple and it connects to not Samsung, Android. It connects to Apple and it connects to Android. And I wanted that. I wanted to be able to get all the data into Apple for me, for Apple, because that's where I'm keeping track of all this stuff. So if you have any questions or any comments on my renpho Smart Scale, like I said, if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. And now I want to talk about my general health. This week has been not a particularly difficult week, but definitely a little bit different for sure. Like I'm feeling better, but I know that I have to be really careful of what I'm eating, my diet. I have to be very careful with that because I don't know, things get bad for me pretty quickly. So I have to be very careful. One of the things that is very strange with me is if I close my eyes one at a time, I can see clearly out of each eye with my glasses, obviously. But if I focus both of my eyes on something, my vision is off. Like my vision is changing, and obviously, hopefully I'm getting better, but I don't know. Like one eye at a time, individually. If I cover one eye and then look out the other one, I can see on my computer, I can see in the distance. But as soon as I focus both eyes on something, my vision gets like it's not. It's just not clear. It doesn't work totally right. I was actually feeling quite a bit better this last week, and I bought some chocolate whey protein. I'm I've been talking about protein shakes forever on this channel. I love protein shakes, and I needed to I needed to like slow down on the pea protein. I would still use pea protein, but I just needed to try something else that maybe made more sense. So I did get some whey protein, some chocolate whey protein. It's isolate protein, which I know one of you guys knows what the isolate is and exactly what it means or what it matters. I don't totally know that, but I thought that it would be a better thing for me to try. So I am using this isolate whey protein, and I will say, first off, it's delicious. The stuff is very good, and I bought it from Walmart, and I can't remember the brand. It wasn't the Ensure or the it wasn't the Walmart brand. It was another brand, and it was actually really expensive. Actually, I had to buy a 4 pound container of it, and it was extremely expensive, I think. Um, but I'm pretty happy with I'm happy with the flavor, and I feel like the whey protein. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting better. Hopefully, I'm getting better, and I'm just able to do this stuff. But the sucralose isn't affecting me. The whey protein isn't like super negatively affecting me like it did a long time ago. I'm definitely not eating as much of this protein, oh, excuse me, as I was of the pea protein, because I mean I was eating that pea protein like, I don't know, once or twice a day. This whey protein, I have usually a shake in the morning, and I have a shake at night, and that's 60 grams of protein, and that's pretty good with the rest of the food that I eat. Because I've been eating mostly carnivore. Carnivore being hot dogs, deli meat, and occasionally a burger patty. So I'm mostly eating carnivore. I do have a little bit of carbs. I like to have a tortilla with my hot dogs. But that's what I've been eating, and that and the whey protein shakes. And I seem to be getting plenty of protein, and I actually seem to be feeling a little bit stronger. And I'm hoping that this just continually like gets better and better. So yeah, that was a huge win for me to be able to have whey protein and have it not completely wreck me. I'll be happy, and the sucralose isn't bothering me anymore as much. I'm gonna be happy to hopefully be able to get another bag of that Huel stuff again, because I really like that. It tasted good, and that was actually more like a meal than a protein shake. So I'll be happy to try that again. So last week, I didn't eat like a whole bunch of garbage, but I ate enough stuff that I started feeling a little bit, like not well. Like I was feeling like I could feel the um, inflammation in my body, like not doing good. And then, like I said in my post last week, I was carrying this weight around in the other part of my house, and I went to set it down, and I pulled something in my back. I don't know exactly what I did, but it hurt really bad. And I wanted to try this 36-hour fast to I don't know, see if autophagy would kick in and help me and help me out, or if just the fast would generally help me just feel a little bit better. And it actually did. When I got done with the 36-hour fast, I noticed that my back, like for a day or so, I would be sitting down like in this chair, and when I would stand up, my back would be very sore and it'd be very hard for me to straighten out. And after that 36-hour fast, I actually felt better. It didn't hurt as bad. It didn't really hurt, actually. It actually doesn't hurt now, and this just happened last week. So I'm going to be trying a new fast process, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, fasting schedule. I'm going to intermittent fast for 4 days. I'm going to do two 24-hour fasts in a week, and then I'll have one day of pretty tight keto, meaning I'll eat whatever I want, but I'll just eat less than, I don't know, 50 or 100 grams of carbs. So if I want to have a Pop Tart, if I want to have a couple cookies or a bagel, I can do that on my 1 day of tight keto. And I'm going to try this fast. This way I'll be able to get the fasting that I need, get the autophagy that I need, and I'm not going to be starving, and I'm not going to be angry like I was for that 36-hour fast. I don't really like to do 36-hour fasts. I was not real happy with that. I know one of you guys said you did 52 hours, and I mean, I guess after 36 hours, I could have just kept going if it made sense, but I mean, it was not easy. I couldn't wait to just eat again. And when I did eat, I ate a lot. I mean, I ate a lot of hot dogs and luncheon meat and like carnivore stuff for the most part. So I wasn't eating any garbage, but I was pretty hungry. I was thinking about this today. I woke up this morning and I ate lunch and I'll eat dinner again, or I'll eat dinner. I'm actually very hungry lately, and I don't know exactly why all of a sudden I'm starving. I went, um, I went probably, I don't know, 3 years of just eating when I ate and never being hungry. And now I'm actually really hungry. Like I need to eat a couple times a day, or I'm like all I'm thinking about is food and what I can eat. So I'm pretty happy to say that I gained a couple of pounds. I actually gained 5 pounds last week. And then I did my 36-hour fast and switched to carnivore, back to carnivore. Carnivore, like I said, being hot dogs, luncheon meat, and a little bit of, and some of that whey protein. And I immediately lost, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds. So I was happy. I was up 5 pounds, and then I switched and did the fast, and then I was down 4 pounds. So now I'm just going to be focused on trying to um, trying to eat as much as I can, and I want to try to gain those full 5 pounds back, and then I want to try to add a couple extra pounds for next week. So it's been kind of an eventful week. Like I'm mentally feeling better, I'm physically feeling better, but I still have the problems with my neuropathy, and I still have to be very careful walking. I have to hold on to things, hold on to doorknobs. I hold on to dresser. I hold on to the dresser drawers so that I don't fall over. I'm trying not to yank the entire the drawer out of the dresser. I just have to be really careful, but I'm actually starting to feel a little bit stronger. I'm lifting some weights again, and I can actually go through a full cycle of curls. It's not very much weight, it's 10 pounds, but it's something I couldn't do 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So I'm happy that I'm slowly adding to it. And hopefully soon I'll be able to get to that other room and grab that heavier weight and see if I can start curling that thing. For a while, I was able to curl this 10-pound weight, but I couldn't lift it over my head. Like there was something where my shoulder it just wouldn't work right. And I couldn't lift a stupid weight over my head. Now I can get it over my head with both arms, and I'm pretty happy about that. So who knows? Maybe I'm starting to physically get better. And I am still taking all those supplements that I was taking before. I did start taking the berberine again on days when I'm eating um, more than just carnivore. I do take berberine that day, and I take it when I eat it. I'm not taking it like all day like I used to. I think that's actually doing me well. Like if I want to eat a treat, I'll take berberine and try to use that to make it so that my sugar doesn't spike, my insulin doesn't spike, and that seems to be working. Actually, I had a Pop Tart last week, and I took a berberine before I ate it, and it didn't wreck me like it normally would. So I was pretty happy about that. Hey, if you guys have any comments, do me a favor, leave them below because I'm interested to hear if you have anything interesting to say about anything that I just said. If you have any comments, I'm open to it. If you have any questions, please leave those below too. Any of you guys that are subscribed, thank you so much. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider it. Hope you're having a great day. Have a great week. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.